Scent of the day for February 6th was Golden Serenade or Serenade, don't remember, don't have it in front of me, by Jusbox. I don't know what I was thinking because it's all the things I hate and it was awful. It's supposed to be a spicy amber. Top notes clove and saffron, middle notes incense and patchouli, base notes agarwood, opopanax, amber, and vanilla. So I like a lot of ambers, but there are some ambers that I cannot stand, and it's because there's like a very specific ingredient or formulation that they use, and I think it is Abrocenide. Like, I am so sensitive to that. It's all I can smell. It adulterates everything it touches. Almost makes me nauseous, actually. So I think there's like an Abrocenide molecule in here. It is really, really oudy, like a fecal ode, which, you know, some people like. I can appreciate small amounts of that note, but this is just like so overbearingly punchy and puckery. Eyes are watering, burning, stinging, and after about 30 minutes, it just turns so sour. I never understood when people said they smelled pickles or dill with certain woods. I think it's like sandalwood that a lot of people interpret as pickly or dill-y. And I've never had that experience until this fragrance. I was wearing it and then it turned into mustard. It was like so vinegary. It was like pickles and mustard seeds. Awful. Even at the dry down, even after the dry down, even at the end of the day when I came home and I went up to my husband, I was like, smell me. I smell awful. It smells like pickles and mustard. And he was like, ooh, yeah. He was like, it really does. So never doing that again. Scent of the day for February 7th. I didn't wear anything. I didn't wear anything. I did not pick a fragrance that day. And I remember it was like the end of the day and I was like, oh, I didn't pick a fragrance. Quick, Steve, pick a fragrance. Steve is my husband. I was like, pick a smell. I gotta wear a smell today. I didn't smell like anything today. And I didn't. Wow. Oh man. Does that mean I failed? February 8th, I wore Elie Saab Girl of Now. I don't know if I've worn that one yet this winter. I got a big bottle of it, and I would say it's a really safe, everyday gourmand. Well, it might not be safe. It can be pretty strong, but I would reach for that pretty often. I have no problem calling that like a signature scent. Well, maybe not a signature scent, but I would have no problems wearing that every day. I like the nuttiness of it. I really like the way Elie Saab does citrus and orange blossom. I really am a fiend for pistachio and almond, and it really is just like fun. It's a fun one for me. February 9th, we had some kind of warm weather, 55 degrees, so I allowed myself to dip into the spring weather quadrant of my collection, and I chose an old one, a Nest White Narcisse, or White Narcissus, basically. It is older, so it has turned a little bit, it's a little bit alcoholic, a little bit funk when you first spray it, but after that, it's like this really, it's almost papery, like a paper white Narcissus, and almost literally paper, waxy. It's almost like opening a box of crayons. But then it is this really just like lovely, like creamy, but also green, also like dewy, but also dry. To me, fairly photorealistic of what a narcissus or a daffodil flower smells like. What I find interesting about this fragrance is that it is a very white floral, yellow floral. Daffodil or narcissus is known to be indolic, and there is jasmine in there. Both are very like sinus puckery to me. Both of those can get very pinchy to me. But this fragrance does not do that. It does not go straight up into the sinuses. It's very like I don't know, stays at the front of your nostrils. It doesn't give you a headache. It's really lovely, and I know it's old and discontinued, but I really wish that Nest would make a comeback with like a green, some kind of green fragrance, because a lot of the stuff that they have out right now is too sweet. They're like really leaning into these like wet, juicy florals, and I don't know, I kind of wish they would do something green, light, powdery, white floral, yellow floral, a little bit more classic, a little bit more mature, vintage, I guess, if you're one of those people that interprets powdery notes as vintage. I don't know. I'm into powders and I'm into ambers. I don't know why, especially for the cooler weather. I've been hitting up a lot of powdery scents lately, and I don't mind them. It gives me like a clean feeling, you know? And especially out here where I live, surrounded by cornfields full of cow poop, you could use a little bit of powder, a little bit of clean feeling in your day.